Welcome back, everybody, to the Bread Animation YouTube channel. Today is episode 5 of our Pokemon, or our single Pokemon challenge, playing Fire Red. And last time we made our way through the rock tunnel, and we got to Lavender Town. And today what we're going to be doing is, I think we're going to get through Erika. First thing I wanted to do, though, was make sure I have enough Pokeballs here. Should we go to Shuket? Okay, I must have done this all last time as well. But we are going to start out with a few encounters, and we obviously are going to have a few battles that we get to face as well. So we'll start out here. But then once we get through those, it should be Erika, and she obviously has, you know, like the grass type, or it is grass type for sure. Yeah, it's not poison. Okay, I don't really know what that does, but whatever. And that gym shouldn't be too difficult. Of course, the only problem is I don't have anything that's going to be super effective against them with Flower, so it might just have to be the cut show. But if you guys are excited for this series, please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and keep on playing here. Alright, now so this is obviously, okay, see, so that didn't do that much. Alright. Interesting. Anyway, I do think, like, missed. I guess it is 95%. Oh, whatever. Alright, so for Vulpix, or sorry, it's not Vulpix, it's Growlithe because this is Fire Red. I obviously... yeah, okay, because I have the Meowth. I will get 2 chances to do it just because there is... the route, I can get in Route 7 as well, but they obviously know Roar, so they can run away. So there's a very decent shot, like, you know, that I don't learn or I don't get anything. Is there one other thing? Might be it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just catch this, try and run into this thing. And there it is, right after I said it, of course. Now, if you remember, I do have the, like, higher catch rate up, so hopefully that helps here. Oh, no. Okay, did Ember at least. Burns, great. Sweet. The puppy Pokemon. Let's call it Puppy. Obviously, it's going to evolve if I want it to, but... then it'll be like, what, the legendary Pokemon or whatever it is. Alright, and then let's go and for sure need to heal up here. I hope the audio and the music playing in the background is okay. This is, I know I mentioned it last time or a few episodes ago. That was kind of the first time I really did the speed up playing here, but I think it just looks, I mean, it doesn't look better obviously, but because we have to grind through all these people, it obviously makes it a whole lot easier on my end just for recording and the time it takes. Gosh, I guess I should probably do the math on if missed again. Man, but I should do the math on, like, if Razor Leaf is worth, like, Stab for unaffected, but I guess, like, Cut is a physical move too, so it could have effects there. It's probably just on a case-by-case basis. Because if you have Stab, you get a 50%... oh, a 50% boost on it, right? But if it's not very effective, then do you... okay, so this is a double battle. Alright, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do here. Okay, Razor Leaf does both, and then here, I guess I'll throw a Pokeball. I think I can do that, yeah. Because I can't really stop if they're going to attack Mouse, but, like... yeah, I can't do anything here. I guess this is the first double battle I've faced this whole time. Okay, obviously it didn't really matter there. Oh wow, Okay, there's a lot of trainers here, isn't there? there's a lot. You know, the other thing I'm thinking, and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself based on just, I know the trainers. I haven't actually looked to see like what level Erika's Pokemon are going to be at. But with how high Flower is getting, this almost seems like it's getting like, okay, that's not very effective. I never remember when this thing goes into ground type or when it stays like poison type. But I'm wondering, to continue my thought there, that was the classic, just me forgetting to, and then we missed again? I know we counted, I think, last episode, but I missed 2 cuts and I think 2 razor leaves in this one, and these are both 95% accurate moves. Like, I feel like I saw a video someplace at some point that said, like, the moves are not actually like as accurate as they say they are. Like a 95% effective move does not actually hit 95% of the time. Like it was much lower than the stated accuracy. But switching back to what I was saying for now, I think the third time, with how high Flower is, like, gosh, that's just annoying. Like, I'm wondering if it's really going to, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but like, it almost seems like it's going to be a little bit easier here than kind of what I was expecting it to be. Because, alright, if we, like, look ahead... Okay, that's not... Actually, that's where this would be kind of annoying. Are these moves that, like, limit me? Because Flower obviously doesn't know a whole lot of moves. I mean, I only have a Leaf and Cut. And Cut isn't super effective to anything. And Razor Leaf is... You know, it's not the greatest move ever. It's obviously got a high crit rate, but... This has kind of just turned into the spamming Razor Leaf and Cut up. Like, Cut series. Does he fight me? Okay, he does. Poliwag. Now, of course, Flower, it's going to be difficult for like the Blaine is going to be difficult. And Sabrina is going to be difficult as well for Flower. And it's also actually probably not great because Cut... Is there anything down here? No, there's not. Okay. Actually, there might be something hidden in there, but... If there is, I don't know. But, like, Sabrina is going to be difficult just because, like, I can't use Cut on anything. Because they're all, you know, going to be ghost types. And I think this is the last trainer here. It did like nothing, did it? Alright, so let's get through here. And if I could it. And then I don't think there's anything in the underground path. Maybe there is. Is there? Ooh, you know what? I do want to find there's an ether in here, which... Alright, let's see where this is. Okay, so it's 3 steps west, 1 step down to the 3rd lamp. So that's the 1st lamp. Then we have the 2nd lamp, the 3rd lamp. So what did I just say? 1, 2, 3, and then 1 step down. Missing it? Do I have the item finder? I'm like 90% sure I do. Did I not get it? Okay, maybe I need to think about it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1 step down. Am I missing it? Like, I feel like it's got to be here. I don't know. It says it's there. Whatever. All right, so let's see. So there's this guy right here, and this. I don't think there's anything in here. This is Route 7. Let me look. Do we already have an Oddish? I don't know if we do. Let's check quickly, because that would be the only thing I can get. Okay, we do have an Oddish, so nothing we can get here. All right, so Celadon City, obviously. Let's heal up, and then let's go get our Eevee for sure. And that is... it's just over here, right? Gotta go around. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. And isn't there something... yeah. Okay, just the ether, got it. Shoot, I actually, I don't remember if I need... okay, no. Ooh, yeah, let's call this dog. I don't know. I don't know if Eevee's a dog or a cat. It always seems like a dog to me. And then what does he do again? Okay. Sweet. So this should be simple then. And then I think there's... Let me check quickly, but I think that actually might be it in Celadon City. There's a whole bunch of moves we could actually get here. And then I can also get my coin case. And that's from the restaurant guy. Just never remember which one the restaurant is. It's this guy, right? Yep, there it is. And then, if we go up here, we can get a whole bunch of different moves. We can get Light Screen, Safeguard, and Reflect. We go to the top. And then if we give her... Yep, so there's that, and then we'll give her the rest. Sweet. Alrighty. So that's that. So now let's go down. I never know if it's faster to go down in the elevator or if it's faster to just run down the stairs. Sometimes I think the stairs is just faster. Especially if you have running indoors, but I'm not super fast. Okay, so now if we go... There's also an ether over here as well. East side, northeast of the small tree. keep... There we go. Oh, wait, that's PPO. Oh, I was looking at PPO. Okay, got it. And then the other thing I need to do is get the T, I believe. Might as well do that now, and that's in the mansion. And it's from her. Perfect. Alright, so that'll let us obviously get through there. Alright, now the final thing we need to do is take on Erika, and I think I leveled up, so we should be okay. I think what we do is let's go and face on her trainers first. There's a lot of trainers in here, I believe. Yeah, there's like 8 or 9, I think. All right, so this should be, I don't know. We'll have to see what, like how difficult this is, I suppose. Okay, so that took it out. Obviously face all of these here. Erika herself, she only has 3 Pokemon, which like obviously isn't, you know, the highest is the Vileplume at level 29. And they all know like I think I should definitely give Flower an anti-poison, like poisoning berry. Just because they all have poison powder, and I don't necessarily know if I'll take out Victory Bell or the Vileplume. Actually, the Vileplume knows sleep powder too, so I guess is it more important to worry about the... It's kind of like pick your poison here. Victory Bell knows Stun Spore, Poison Powder, or Stun Spore and Poison Powder, which none of those are going to be super effective. That's the thing. And like Leech Seed doesn't necessarily... They know Leech Seed? No, they don't. The Vileplume knows Sleep Powder, so I wonder if I like... I feel like that's probably bulkier, which almost seems like the thing I should worry about more. Because I can obviously only give it 1 berry. Oh, come on. And there we go. Okay. Because, like, if this happens, and then I just get in this... I mean, at least sleep, I, like, wake up eventually. So maybe it's better to have the poison berry. Of course, I say that, but, like... You know, if I miss and it keeps doing it to me, it's just not, it's not great. And should I need to heal up? Might be smart to heal up. I got 18 there. Alright, let's get in here. Can execute. Thankfully it doesn't have a executor, or like, see, like that didn't do anything. I guess the good news is like, Erika can't do anything super effective against me. Like, the only non-grass or poison move is Tangela with Constrict, and I don't expect Tangela to be a super difficult, you know, Pokemon here. I'm gonna run out of cuts, aren't I? Okay, so that took Weeping Bell. Obviously, that's only level 29. Okay. I think I gotta give it the... you know, like a poison, or the paralyze berry, just because like paralyze, if I get paralyzed, I'm like that for the entire battle. Yeah, whereas if I sleep, I just went 3 paralyzes without running in that. Alright, let's go heal up quickly and then we'll face that last one there. I always wondered why they'd put this thing, like why they want you to know cut in your party. Like, you can't get by. It just seems like a silly like barrier to have because you can't get by there anyway. Like if you don't have cut. It's like why force it? Why force you to have a Pokemon that knows cut here? It's just, I don't know. Seems always seems silly to me. Okay, so there's the sleep powder. So like I'm concerned though because I'm almost certainly getting a sleep powder or a stun powder, like if I can't take something out. Okay. Alright, so let's look at our Pokemon here. These are all level 36. Why are these so high? Is that must be for the other one. Alright. Let's look up Victory Bell and Vileplume really quick. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put up on the screen here what the stats of Victory Bell and Vileplume. So Victory Bell has much lower special defense and defense. Defense is actually lower, which is good. Vileplume's special defense is higher than its defense. They're both at 490. They're both slow, but Cut will obviously be the move here. I just don't think Cut is going to be able to take those things out. So I think we do need to give the paralyze. Gosh, I only have one left. I think we have to do that. All right, so let's save it here in case something goes wrong. But I think that's just got to be the move. Now, I haven't decided if it's going to be worth it to... Oh, what's it called? Like Giga Drain? Or not Giga Drain. The Seed move. Or like Poison Powder. I actually don't even know if I can poison... Can I? What does Chlorophyll do again? Okay, speed during... Got it. I think I can poison them, so like is it worth it to potentially poison? I just don't think I'm going to take the Victory Bell out in the one shot. I do think for the Vileplume though, trying to get a like the seed would be helpful. So we'll see how this goes here. Alright, Erika. I just think for sure... Gosh, do I try lead seeding now? I think I just cut. Oh no, we're in trouble. Oh! That's perfect. Okay, yes, that we got so lucky there. Because that basically gave us a free out. We didn't waste our berry. Tangle is only level 24. So this should be easy. Problem is, of course, it knows Poison Powder. So if it does get that off... Constrict. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now the question would be... I think we try... It might be risky, but I think we try the Leech Seed. It doesn't affect it! Okay, that was potentially dumb then. Do I try Poison Powder? It doesn't affect it? What? Okay, so now we're just back to Cut, which this is bad. Maybe I should have known if it didn't affect it. Okay, so they're obviously going to heal up here. There's nothing I can do. I wonder if I Razor Leaf. Yep. I just hope I get it. I don't think there was any point doing another cut, but that might get me off the... Oh no. Alright, we gotta cut. Okay, so if I get the move off, it should be over. Okay, good. I probably got a little too cheeky there, but... Man. Just did not want... I just did not want to lose that. I didn't know it wouldn't affect it though. It just did not seem like it was in my notes or anything. All right, so Celadon City. So that's done then. Let's go back and heal up, and then obviously next we have like the underground or like the Team Rocket hideout, and we are gonna have obviously the like battle in there. Let's see how much we can get done today. But I think that there's I just went to the PC and then I was looking at my other screen to see what was next, but I think this should be pretty simple. So we'll definitely start this today. We will not finish it, but we can start it. So let's get through here. Do these people give you anything? Oh. This always seems like the you know, like the Professor Oak's lab assistant. Easy enough. Alright, Zubats. We're going to be facing a lot of Zubats here just because it's, you know, the Team Rocket. Alright. Now, aren't there a lot of, like, empty... Yeah, there's all sorts of, like, coins here. Which, this is something I never knew. Like, here's one. 40 coins. Like, there's all sorts of coins. Obviously, it doesn't really matter because I've got unlimited money. I did want to see what this... there's a black square. Okay, 100 coins. Wow. Okay, nice. Alright, so that doesn't really matter, though. So let's get down here. And let's see if I can do this, like, without any sort of help. Obviously, eventually I'll get through this whole thing. But I want to make sure I know what items there are here, because that can make a big difference. But, like, I think you pretty much get everything. Like, no matter what. Now, is this thing poison type? I don't think it is. I think it's just psychic. So yeah, so it's just, like, neutral to it. And this guy I'm basically just clearing because I'm gonna have to, like, run out this way once we get the, 'cause I don't think there's any, like, that's the door, that's right. And that's where you come out through the elevator. And there's nothing there, and then I don't think, okay, I can't get whatever this is. And then we'll face that guy. Sweet. And this should be pretty easy. Although we do have, isn't there like a, yeah, Giovanni we're gonna have to face. Yeah, oh, and he should be, well, his Genghis Khan is gonna be kind of a pain at level 29, but his Rhyhorn and Onyx are gonna be super simple. Like, Flower will knock them out. In fact, the longer and longer I do this, I wonder if Flower is just going to, like, clear this entire... Like, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, but, like, I think I might have, like, misjudged how easy or difficult this thing will be. Just given the fact that, like, I'm already... Like, I don't know, I'm already so much higher. Like, Genghis Khan is going to be level 29, and I'm at level 46, is that right? Like, I might be at the minimum, 47, so I'm already at, like, the minimum Elite 4 level. Too. Again, I do need to figure out a better way. Another thing I'm actually wondering about Is it better to replace Giga Drain with, or replace Razor Leaf with Giga Drain? Because getting HP is super, super helpful, and especially when you only have one Pokemon. I wonder if it's worth the trade-off for, because I think they have the same base power. It's just like if there's less PPs, which obviously I can adjust that with different berries or like what have you. It's also 100% accurate, which I think could be helpful, especially if I'm going to get more HP. Like, I'd rather have that, I think, than the crits. Alright, now here, I just gotta remember how to do these. Why don't we go ahead and finish these up? Okay, there's the Moonstone. This should be simple as well. Speed. I feel like I've done this particular one so many times. I've gotten, like, extremely good at knowing exactly where I need to go. Of course, as I say that, I'm probably going to mess something up. So this one will shoot me out here, and then this will shoot me down here. And then I want to go to this one first, because I want to get this guy. And then isn't there a guy down? No. Wrong one. Okay. Nothing I can do there, so let's go back, basically. Let's go to here, and then to here, and then to here, and then we'll do the top one this time. Alright, and this gets us through here. Now these... This is where I don't remember where we can... Potion. I just don't remember exactly where it is. I know eventually you figure it out, so it's not... We're gonna have to face these guys anyway, just to make sure I get leveled. Yeah, see, I'm already at level 48. Like, I'm wondering if I'm like over... If I thought this was going to be harder than it actually was, but again, we'll see. Another coughing. So I'm just sweeping these guys all with coughings. Or all with cut. Okay, so he doesn't drop the key, right? No. This guy. Alright, so we'll cut here. I guess the question is, can I get in that elevator yet? That's what I don't remember. Or is that where I ultimately need to go? We'll check that right after this. I feel like there's a similar challenge like this in every single, like, Pokemon, or, like, puzzle in every single game, and I can never remember which one is which. Alright, so that's those two. There's nothing else up here, so let's go back down. Then here, I don't think I can do anything yet. Yeah, I need the key. Okay, that's right, so I gotta get the key. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and call it quits here, because next time, that'll be a good... I was going to say, I couldn't remember if I... Yeah, okay, I did. Sweet. So we'll go in here. This is the third floor, and then we will call it quits. Next time, we will go ahead and finish this up, face Giovanni, and then we'll continue our way through the playthrough. So if you guys have enjoyed this series so far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is episode 5 of our single Pokemon challenge on Leaf Green, and I will see everybody next time.